Let's solve the 988 question from today. Of today, not from today. So the question says that there are two fellow competitors and they want to test a third competitor's skill. So a third competitor is given three positive integers n, k and x. He has to determine if he can choose k distinct integers between 1 and n such that the sum is equal to x. So input we take n, k and x. N lies from 1 to 2 into 10 to the power 5, k lies from 1 to n, and x lies from 1 to 4 into 10 to the power 10, as x is the sum of the elements, so it is high. Okay, so we need to print yes or no. So this is what the question says, that we'll be given three integers and we need to select k integers from the k distinct integers. Okay, note that is important. K distinct integers from 1 to n such that the sum is x. If it is possible, then we'll print yes, else no. So that was the question. So as you can remember from, okay, I'll start with the logic. So what can we do? We need to select k distinct integers, right? So among these numbers, the minimum sum can be when we choose the first k distinct integers. That will be the minimum sum, and maximum sum will be when we choose the last k integers. So if x, that is the summation, that if x lies between that range of summation of k elements, then definitely there is a way where we can find the numbers such that the sum is equal to x, right? So what we need to prove is that if x is less than equal to the max possible summation or greater than equal to minimum summation, then we print yes, else no, right? So how can we find this minimum and maximum summation? So as you can remember from your JEE days, that summation of first k integers, first k numbers is equal to, the formula is k into k plus 1 by 2. That is summation of I equals to 1 to k, summation of k. So this is the formula, the summation of k equals to. So the minimum sum will be this itself, that first k integers will have k times k plus 1 by 2 as its summation. Now the maximum summation, this is the minimum summation. Now the maximum summation, let's say this was our number of, this was our numbers, right? Present numbers. Just a second. So 1, 2, 3 up till n. So now we need the sum of k integers from the end. What will it be? It will be sum of all the integers up to n minus sum of all the integers to this point. This point is at k integers. Let me write this. These are k integers from the end. So what will this be? This will be n minus k. So the total will be so this total, we need this, right? Summation of this. So this summation will be the total summation minus this summation. So the formula will be n times n plus 1 by 2. This is the total summation of n integers minus of the n minus k integers. So it will be n minus k times n minus k plus 1 divided by 2. So this will be the formula, and when we simplify it, it will come out to be k by 2 times of, you can solve this, okay? It will be k by 2 times of 2 times of n minus k plus 1. This will be the formula. So that's what we have done. I'll show you my submissions, okay? There's another thing, the problem is not yet over. There's just a small thing, okay? I'll just open this up. Okay, I directly submitted because I was so confident that there's no other logic and I have written it, the formula correct. So I directly submitted, but I got wrong answer on the first test case itself. Can you guess why? See, I have done everything correctly. N equals, I have taken n, I have taken k, and as x is of higher order, I have taken it in long. And finally, for the minimum and maximum summation also I have assigned long, and I have written the formula correctly. Okay, and this is also correct. Then what was the problem here? Why did I get the wrong answer? And what was the wrong answer? Can I show you? Yeah, I can show it. Where can I see the test cases? Okay, let it be. Okay, I could have clicked it, but yes, text details. Okay, so I'm getting all the answers, but some of them answers are incorrect. So why can this be? What does an equal to do? This is a very important concept. Okay, so what does an equal to sign do? Equal to sign assigns whatever is present to the right of it to the left value. So if I write here 429, the a equals to 429, the value 429 gets assigned to a. This is how equal to works. So when I did that, long of minimum equals to all these calculations, I thought that the product means it can go above the range of int, so I have taken it as long, and this handles that if this becomes a large number, it includes in it will be valid in the long integer type, right? Long variable type. So I thought this was correct, but that's not the case. As k and n, the both variables in the formula are integer, when we perform any calculation of integer and integer, let me show you. When we perform integer times integer, the value, it will be an integer multiplication. Okay, so the value will be saved as an integer type, and if it exceeds the integer type, if the number is, let's say, 10 to the power 21, right? So let's say this was 10 to the power 9 times 10 to the power 9. So what happens is that this is int and this is int, and when we multiply both of this, the computer takes it as an int multiplication, and the result will also be of data type int, but the value overflows, right? Because 10 to the power 18 overflows the int data type, so it overflows this data type, and finally when I assign it to long min equals to, then this overflowed value is, I'm assigning it as a long value, so that is incorrect. I need the multiplication itself to be in the long data type. So I just need to perform that whatever calculations I have, I just need to introduce a long data type, because when we do int and perform any calculation with long, the answer is of data type long. It gets updated to data type long because there is a long present, right? It takes the higher data type, the higher storage data type. So in the calculation, we just need to multiply a 1L. 1L is a long data type, so 1 of long data type, if we multiply it with our calculations, all the RHS will be transformed into long data type, and afterwards I'll assign it to the long min data type, long min variable. Okay, so that was the small debugging thing you needed to do, that we need to multiply it by 1L before assigning it to a long. Here itself it gets the overflow gets handled. Okay, so that was it. I hope you guys, the problem was very simple, okay, but this concept was very interesting, right? The conversion, the handling of the overflow, it was very beautiful. So never underestimate any problem, okay? Until you solve and the verdict comes as accepted, you don't know how easy the question is. Okay, thank you.